Welcome to all those who are preparing for PTE exam. This video is about PTE speaking and we are talking about repeat sentence question type here. Now, it is very important to understand in the beginning that repeat sentence is one question type which could be very scoring for you. So it has a great impact on reading as well as listening score in your PTE score. It is worth most of the marks in your PTE speaking as well. You can be trained to maximize marks and repeat sentence, which actually is worth more the weightage than rest of its questions. So let's try to see how we can get more and more marks in such kind of questions. This is the kind of screen which you would be seeing when you would be going for your PTE exam. So if you can see the screen here, this is the bar which shows your sentence. It shows the progress of the audio clip which you are about to hear. And when this finishes, the microphone opens and there is no gap in between. So you need to make sure that you start speaking immediately and repeat exactly what you have heard in the audio clip. So once this is done, you can see the time is running out here. It could be a lot of pressure on you to just repeat exactly the same thing with the running time, which you need to practice a lot so that you'll reap the maximum benefit out of it. So let's see quickly the scoring part of it. So the scoring goes to listening as well as speaking. The content is really important here because the task is to repeat the whole sentence without hesitation, without pauses, exactly the way you want your repeating to be. So if you repeat all the responses in the correct sequence, you'll get 3 marks. If you repeat and omit some of it, 2, 1 or 0. No negative mark here. So of course you should not go blank in any case and you should be speaking out whatever you have heard from the audio clip. More focus is on pronunciation and oral fluency as well other than content, because the way you speak, the computer records exactly and they're going to score accordingly. So for example, let's say if this was the audio clip, the school library will be closed for cleaning next week. And of course, the speaker must have said this in a particular tone, stressing the few important portion of the sentence. For example, the speaker could have said this thing, the school library will be closed for cleaning next week, or the school library will be closed for cleaning next week. It depends upon where the speaker has stressed upon. And when you are going to remember the sentence, because you have to repeat it immediately, you also have to see whether to stress and remember the first portion of the sentence or the second portion of the sentence. Because there has to be a way where you will remember. There is not time for you to take notes or write the full sentence and then repeat it. The idea is to listen to a sentence, understand, reconstruct the sentence in your mind in those particular seconds, and then repeat the sentence along with stress and intonation. Right? So usually these are the common problems we face in such kind of questions because we have a very short-term memory. So it may be possible that you remember the second half portion of the sentence and you forget the first one. You missed on few important details. So you need to practice a lot. But try not to remember all and repeat, because if the sentence is big, it takes more than 7 seconds to repeat the sentence. Remember everything in the same sequence, it may not be possible. So it would be advisable if you can just understand and express the sentence and try to copy the tone and stressing out also. So there are some quick tips which can help you. For example, looking at the stressed words in a sentence where the stress of the speaker was, make a quick mental note how to copy the intonations and stress in that sentence. And speak naturally, avoid any accents, because you can only repeat what was given to you. And give the full meaning of the text. So if you can understand the difference between the different stressing, for example, I don't have enough cash. The stress is on the person I. Or the stress could be on don't. For example, I don't have enough cash. Understand the difference between the stressing. I don't have enough cash. Now the stress is on enough. So, if you practice it well and take care of these tips, you will score very good marks in your repeat sentence. I wish you all the best.